Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So today we have an Amazon box. So let's get into it and see what I've been buying. Just bear with me a second. We have one and we have two. Okay, a nice big box to go in the recycling. Excellent. Right, so these were on the Vipon app, that's Vipon. As I say, I have no association with them at all. I don't get any commission or anything, but I do like to share my bargains with you. So these should have been, let me have a look. One should have been £10.99 and one should have been £14.29, but I got both of them with the discounts and everything on Amazon, and then the Vipon coupons for £12.63. And one is 40 by 50 and the other is 40 by 40, so these are bigger paintings, and I think they're both squares, so poured glue square diamond paintings from Amazon, which is brilliant. And they are from the Putty EU store. It's PUTIBUTUI-EU. So that's the store they're from. I will put all the links down below so that you can see them, see if the offers are still on. So we are now starting to get squares coming through. A lot of times all the ones that you saw on Amazon were, well, it was very difficult to see a square painting, so this is quite nice to see these. So what shall we look at first? Let's look at the biggie first. Okay, just pop that one out of the way. And we'll get into this bag. So this is a, oh, there it is, there it is. This is a soft plastic bag, it's not a real crinkly. Let's have a look, it looks like it's got a good key code down this side. Okay, just throw that away because I do keep my canvases flat. It will be interesting to see because this is poured glue, and normally poured glue canvases tend to be smaller. The drill area tends to be smaller than the actual size that's quoted, but if you get a double-sided tape they tend to be that little bit bigger and more true to size. It'll be interesting to see whether these are true to size or not. I hope you know what I mean. Okay, so oh gosh, that's a little toolkit and a little bit of wax for a 40 by 50 canvas, but I suppose they're just thinking, well, it gets you started, and a lot of diamond painters have an awful lot of kits, don't we? Okay, yeah, we've got the drills in these nice silver and blue bags, which tends to be the little bit better quality. Albeit these are, yeah, just double checking that they are squares. Yep, they are squares. Ooh. So let's have a look at this picture. And it's the planets. Yay! I just thought it was quite a nice picture, and with it being that little bit bigger, I thought we would get a little bit more detail, which we are doing on the smaller planets. If this was a 30 by 40, particularly poured glue, so you end up with it being like 25 by 35, you lose so much, and that little planet would just look like, well, a bit dropped off really. So I'm hoping there's a little bit more detail in this, and with it being square, you should get the detail coming out anyway, because the squares are smaller than the rounds, so you get more drills. Right, let's just peel this back. Ouch! Just grabbing onto my finger there. Girl, it's a good job it was the air. If it had been an alien, I'd have been worried. There's an alien jumping out the painting and grabbing me. I don't want it taking my nail varnish off. It's really funny, I've done this blue nail varnish and I keep seeing it all the time now. I normally have more muted colours or plain colours, you know, real pale, but suddenly going back to having, I used to always wear like bright red and things, but I've gone back to like a blue now, and it just seems to stand out. I keep catching sight of it out the corner of my eye. Just stop you biting your nails though, or that's what I found. Because you suddenly become conscious that you've got something blue in your mouth. Okay. Right, so that's straightened that out a little bit. So we have a 40 by 50 up here. We have 25 colours with a key code at both sides. And it looks like we are all numbers and capital letters, which is brilliant. And that one's a bit dark. The S is dark on a blue, not too dark, but the X and the Y is white and black, so that'll be easy to tell apart. 5 and 6 are practically the same colour, so I'll have to watch those. I know they are different shapes, but when you're diamond painting, I sometimes, particularly when my eyes get tired, I do see things not quite correctly. And E and F are different colours. So let's have a look. That looks pretty good, that drill field. Sorry, I'm trying not to get the glare for you. The white on the black looks really good. The only bit that's a little bit iffy is this, as I say, the S's, which are pale on that blue there. But I suppose I can watch out for that, and it is just the one letter. So that makes it a little bit easier to do. I just thought it was something a bit different, something that I've not done. I've done a lot of moons, but I've not done any planets. And we have got the sun here as well, I've just realised. Don't ask me to name them all, I don't know. I know there's like Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, and I can't remember the others. Mercury, is it? Possibly. It's a long time since I was at school. And I'm just thinking, is this the Earth, or is this... Oh, this will be the moon, won't it? This will be the moon possibly here, and that'll be the Earth, and that'll be the sun, I think. No, it won't be that way around, will it? Oh, I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Tell me I should have taken more notice. And, well, I don't know, what would it be? Would it be geography? Would the planets be part of geography lessons? Do you know? I can't honestly remember. I'll have to ask my granddaughter. I'm sure she'll know. She's a teenager now, so she knows everything. Right, let's give it a quick measure. Okay, and we are at, so it's 44 centimetres. So yeah, we have lost the edges. So a poured glue square is the same sizing as a poured glue round, or in this case it is anyway. I know if you buy your higher end, your expensive pictures, then yeah, you do get, you know, the larger sizes. And yeah, 34, so it's a 44 by 34. I mean, that's fine. As I say, I don't mind. I think it did show that on the website. I can't quite remember. You know, when you go onto Amazon and it gives you like your range of pictures, when you flick through, they are starting now to show you the canvas size and then the actual drill area size. And I suppose all those extra drills, if it was the 40 by 50, that's quite a bit of money in drills. Possibly not just for one picture, but if you're doing a whole batch of pictures, then it soon adds up. So I suppose they're having to cut costs like everybody else. But yeah, that's great. So let's have a look at these drills, see what they're all like. It says squares. Squares and poured glue. Loving it, loving it, loving it. If you saw my comparison where I cut a double-sided tape canvas, well, I didn't cut it. I took off the double-sided tape from one side of it and left it on the other, and then put a poured glue on one side and a double-sided tape on the other. If you saw that comparison, then yeah, you'll see what a difference it does make, poured glue to double-sided tape. But we each have our own. Some people swear by double-sided tape and use it all the time and prefer it to poured glue because they don't like the fact that the drills do move and they can slip. Whereas me, because I'm not so accurate enough, I can't see well enough to put every single drill down accurately, and I very rarely sit and actually diamond paint over the top. I'm always sat at some sort of an angle. I'm very lazy. I'm always slouching, then I do find that I do need that little bit of wiggle room. Right, where is number 1? Where are we? That's number 8. So there's number 1. Okay. Oh, we've got some lovely colours in this. I love the colour palette. Look at that. We've got pinks and aquas and oranges. Wonderful. I love this. But we're starting off with number 1 is... Oh, there's no DMC codes. Oh, no. Oh, that's horrendous. All these drills and the squares, and there's no DMC codes. Right, I'm going to call that, it's 2 bags of number 1. I think I'm going to call that a 310. I think that looks like a black to me. I don't think it's the dark blue. I think that is 310. And then we're on to a very dark, it is. Oh no, that's number 1 as well. I was going to say that looks the same. That's because it is, Liz. We have 3 bags of the, what I think is 310 anyway, the black. We have a grey. Oh, all these colours that could go in my spares. We have your like pinky purple, a lovely minty green, a fresh green colour. Not peppermint cream green, but it's a minty green. Like a sagey green. And what colour would you call that? Like a bay leaf green? I'm going through food again. Have you noticed most things are actually food when I'm talking about colours? But that's like a sandy, stony, beigey colour. So that's not food. Pumpkin orange. And like a paler orange. Oops. And a very, very pale peach. And a sandy brown colour. And a nice navy blue. And a pale blue. And a very dark green. And a brown. And like a chestnutty brown. And a very deep brown. And is that 2 the same? Yeah, we've got 2 the same. Brown, where will brown go? That must be the shading somewhere. I don't really think that there's brown on this picture. That's unusual. Oh, look at that. That's fab. Love that. That's a real bright orange. Yay. I always wanted my hair orange when I was younger, but my dad wouldn't let me have it done. He said I wasn't allowed to go out of the house if I did my hair orange. But never mind. I wanted to be Toya Wilcox when I was younger. It's a mystery why. Boom. And then 2 more blues. And is that a hot pink? We'll call it a little bit. A soft hot pink, shall we say. And another bit pink. And your 2 aquas. Wow, I love the colours. But I'm very, very disappointed that there's no DMC codes. I could have just squished it in, look, or even just put 1 key code and squished it in. But never mind, you can't have everything. That's a shame. Let me just get these put away then, and we'll have a look at the next one. Okay, so this one is a 40 by 40, so I'm guessing it's going to be around about the 34, 35 mark by 34, 35, but we'll see. Because it's from the same company and it looks like the same sort of canvas. Get nice colours again, a big range of colours. And let's see. Oh, we've got DMC codes on this one. So they've done it on this one, but not the other one. That is a real shame. It does make a big difference. Well, it does to me anyway. Unless you're one of these brave people that can throw away your drills. And then I just can't do that. I can't throw things away. Oh, we've got a different toolkit as well. Okay. So I'll have a look at the drills in a second. So this toolkit, we've got a red pen grip. I don't think I've got a red one. I seem to be collecting these. I don't really use them because I have my own pens that I use. So I don't use the pink pens or the clear pens. So I don't really have a use for the grips. But I seem to have started collecting them. And every time I get a new colour, I seem to be just keeping those. I have donated loads. There's a massive box gone off to donation. But yeah. So we've got a double piece of wax there, a little flat bottomed white board. So how strange. Okay, they maybe get them from different factories, but they do. Well, apart from the fact it's got DMC codes on. But oh no, it's very different, this one. Okay. So we've got your printing at the bottom. We've got your printing at the top with a little thumbnail, which I'm not going to show you that because you can see what the picture is. I'm back to my Dandelion clocks again, which I love, but I just love the colours of this, all the brightness of it, because you tend to find that a lot of the pictures are either black and white or like the one I got earlier in the year, that is all the pale blues and whites and creams and like a very pale hint of purpley pink going through it. Very soft, but I just loved the fact that this was so bold. And again, I believe we are squares. Yep, we are square drills. Let me just flatten this out. I can't stand crinkly plastic. Let's get this flattened. lovely, the details on it. I think these are going to come out really well. Be interesting to see. So this is a, is it pixel printed? Yeah, this is pixel printed. So there are two different sorts of canvases now. If you knew or you've not heard, it has been going around for a while now. And that's where they actually print the picture with the codes on, so that everything is in like little blocks, a bit like, what's that game, Minecraft, a bit like Minecraft, where everything's all in squares. Or then you get the ones where they actually print the picture as is, and then they put the letters over the top. So then in that case you get curves, you don't get the squares already pre-done, you do get curves. So there's just the two different types. To be honest, I don't think it's going to make any difference, because you're still putting the same drills over the top of it. So I think it's still going to look the same. But I am doing a comparison on that. I have got two canvases, one that's picture printed, one that's pixel printed, both the same canvas that I got in like mystery bags that I'd ordered. So I am going to be doing that comparison, but I've not started it yet. So watch this space. Okay, I love this. So we've got 30 colours on this one as well. 40 by 40. Wow. Okay, let's have a quick measure. I think we know what it's going to be. Yep, 34 by... Ooh, about 34. So yeah, you're losing the 3 centimetres all the way around the edge. But it's fine, that's fine. As long as we know... and as I say, it doesn't make a huge difference to me. I quite like if I'm buying, say, a 40 by 40 frame. I don't really want the diamond painting right up to the edges of the frame. I do like to be able to put something around the edge, just to mount it, just to show it off a little bit. And I'm not quite sure what colour I would put with this. I would have to try a few different colours, depending on the frame that you get, of course. I think white might dull it down a bit. And black might be too harsh, so it may be possibly the darker blue, or even the creamy colour might then just bring out the dandelion clocks a little bit more. But we will see when we get it done, and that could be a while. So let's get into these. So we have the code number on here, which is the G116. Yep. So you can always check if you've got the right drills by looking for your canvas number there, and it should be on the drills as well. There's no DMC codes on the drills, but I will just photocopy the little key code down the side, and that will go onto my bottles, and then I will just fill them up from these. So I won't be keeping them in these packets anyway. Have we all, I think all, let me have a look. I think we've got, oh, we've got a couple of symbols on this one. We've got an equals, a slash sign, a little dot, and I think we've got a hashtag as well. Oh, and an and. And oh, down smiley face there. So there's a mixture of symbols and capital letters on this. I can't see anything that's particularly jumping out at me that's going to give me any problems mixing the colours up. But again, you do need to work on them really to see. You seem to come across the problems as you go along. It does seem to be more light on dark and dark on light. So I can't see that we're going to have, that's a little bit dark, but it's on a green, so the black is standing out on it. That tends to, on a night, if you get white on a very dark blue, I do seem to not do those with tired eyes, because I find those a little bit harder to do, but this will be easy to do. Any light colours, anything bright and light like that, I don't have any problem at all doing it on an evening. But right, let's have a look at these colours. Where does it start? Okay, that's number 30 that end, so that's number 20, so we must have 2 snakes in this one. Oh yes, we have. So that's 21, so this must be number 1. And yes, it is. Process of elimination. Oh, look, the packet wants to join in. Go over there, you. Stay there. Right. So let's see what we have. Oh, I like these. We've got a dark greyish colour there, slaty grey, and a nice bright sunny yellow. And it is sunny today as well. Yay! A cherry red, a sage green, like a sandy orange colour, a dark grey, hot pink. We've got a hot pink, we're calling on that one, and a red. And look at these lovely bright greens with those oranges. Wow, love that, love that. Okay, more oranges, and that's like a fake tan orange. And that's a nice navy blue, and a nice sage green again, and a dark green, brown. Oh, that lovely green. I love that bright green. It's not a colour, to be honest, I would wear, but I just love it. I'm just drawn to it. One of our supermarkets in the UK, Asda, actually have a uniform with this green on it, and I just love it. I bet they see me smiling at them and think, what does she want? And then a chestnutty brown. And I'm actually just smiling at the green because it makes me happy. Okay, we've got a very dark navy there. Is that 939? Number 21. Let's have a look. It is. That's 939. Yes, so that other one in the other painting is definitely the 310 black. So it didn't have that blue hue to it. And then some like skin tony colours without the fake tan. And another green. And like a reddy. Not quite sure what that is, but it's like a pale rosy colour. And another couple of blues. Ooh, like that one. That's nice. That's very nice. Like that one. I used to have an ink colour like that when I was at school. And a browny colour. And like a plummy colour. And then finishing off with a greeny aqua. So, nice colours. Looking reasonable drills. Can't see much trash. Put these put away. Okay, so we've had a lovely dandelion, 2 dandelion clocks there on a beautiful like rainbow background, and then we've got the planets. So we've gone out of space to down to earth. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you've got any comments or questions, if you pop them in the comments down below. And if you have enjoyed looking at these with me, then a thumbs up is always much appreciated. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next, see more unboxings, and possibly see me working on these, you never know, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell next to it, you'll be notified when all my videos come up. So thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.